Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 3 of the FIFA 18 Arsenal career mode, and we're just going to go through the transfer market, see who we can bring in. Remember, we did sell Xhaka in the last episode, so we need to replace him or bring somebody else in the middle of the park. But I'm thinking to bring somebody in on the left as well. And Thomas Lemar did get mentioned in the comments in the last episode, or even in the first one, I forget now, but it was mentioned, I do remember that. But as you can see, he's already made the move to AC Milan, so we're not going to be able to bring in Thomas Lemar. So another left winger, well, yeah, he is a left winger in this game, Julian Draxler. Let's see, is he available? He is available. He's still at PSG, so he might come to the club. Not entirely. How much is he? £34.5 million. So we do have the money to bring him in. But I do want to bring in a central midfielder first, because we've still got Alexis Sanchez on that left side, and the left wing is not that important right now. Remember, we do have Iwobi as well, but this is the guy who I want to bring in. It is Asensio from Real Madrid, and hopefully we can do this deal. It is one of the bigger signings that I do want to bring in for Arsenal, so this one I think is going to be a little bit costly. He's valued at £40.5 million. So let's get these negotiations underway straight away and see what kind of deal we can do. Right, if he's worth 40.5, and let's go up to 47 million and see what Zidane says to that. It is Zidane who is in our room doing the negotiations with us, and there he is, Zinedine Zidane, and they want 72.3 million. So I'm not going to offer that, of course, so let's counter offer. We will lower it, but more than the 47 which we initially offered. And there we go, 55 million, 57. We'll add another 10 million then to the original offer, and let's see what Zidane thinks of that. And he has gone down a little bit, but 68.5 million, still a little bit more expensive than I actually wanted to spend. So let's go down. The last offer was £57 million, and let's do that. Just under 60 million, 59.9. It's only up a little bit from what we offered before. Yeah, that's a fair offer. There we go. The offer is done. So now we've just got to sort out the contract offers. But before that, let's go through the Arsenal players and see who we can put on the transfer list and the loan list as well, because we've got quite a few youngsters in the team. Some of them will get a chance in the League Cup and then hopefully make starts in the Premier League, but the majority of them will also be going out, so hopefully improve and then come back to see what they can do next season. And let's just go through Klasniak, Coquelin. I like Coquelin, so I'm going to keep Coquelin over El Nene on the transfer market. Theo Walcott, I think, should we add into the transfer market? Joe Campbell, he's already out on loan. Maitland-Niles, Jack Wilshere is staying, as long as he can stay fit, that is. Zelalem maybe on the loan list. Let's get him added to that, because Zola, I want him to stay. Aaron Ramsey, I think I'm going to shove him on the transfer market. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Ramsey, and if we do bring in Asensio, then of course it won't be such a loss. And Alexis Sanchez, not got long left on his contract, remember, only 11 months. So what I'm going to do is add him to the to the transfer market and see if any offers come in before the transfer window closes, and then we'll see if we can bring in any more money, which would be nice. It would be a loss losing Sanchez, but if we can bring in Draxler as well, again, it won't be such a loss if we do lose him before the window closes. We've already brought in VVD, Virgil van Dijk. Remember, he's already an Arsenal player. He's in the centre back, so that is the defence already improved. We want to improve that midfield, and then of course that left side of midfield. So let's jump into the first game of the season. It is at home, taking on Leicester City. But before that, we need to put in our starting 11 for this one. The setup right now is what we used in pre-season, and so we're going to slightly change the tactics here for Arsenal. Now, I'm not entirely sure what we should go with. I do want two cams, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and get two cams, or maybe the left forward and the right forward. There we go. I think that will do. It's the 4-3-2-1. I do like to use this on Ultimate Team as well. So let's just change these players around. Lacazette in that striker position, of course. Alexis Sanchez just on the left of him, and then Ozil I think I'm going to put on the right of him. Now, I know it says right forward, but it's more like a cam position there, really, isn't it? Especially if we can change the tactics to make him not run out wide and keep him more central. And there we go, Ozil there for now. VVD in defence for Mustafi. Are we missing anybody? We've got Coquelin, we've got Cazorla. He can go on the bench because of course he's not injured in this game. Akpan, Rain Adelaide, Bielik, Mertesacker, and there we go. There is Asensio because he has now signed. We've got his contract done. So we're going to shove him in the middle, and then Ozil is the cam or the right forward. And then we can obviously change the tactics as we go on. Jack Wilshere will be the other midfielder because I am a big fan of Jack Wilshere. Just hoping that he does stay fit, of course. I think that is it. Oh no, wait. I nearly made a mistake there. Rob Holding into the CDM. Let's take him out and put Francis Coquelin in there. I will improve that position, maybe hopefully before transfer deadline day. But if not, then we'll try and do it in January or the end of the season. But I am a big fan of Coquelin as well. I think he's a very underrated midfielder. When his head's in the game, he's one of the best, I believe, in the Premier League at that position. But like I said, very underrated. So let's jump in then. Hopefully we can get 3 points in the opening day of the season, just like Arsenal did in real life. In fact, this game was a 4-3 victory, wasn't it, for Arsenal? A quite intense game. Thankfully, Arsenal did come out on top. And let's see what we can do. And we are pushing forward already on that left side, trying to get the ball in, but there, good block there. It was Kolasinac pushing forward already. And try and get him a couple of goals this season. He's already got a couple for Arsenal, which is always nice to see. The left wing back pushing forward, getting into those spaces to create the chances as well as put some of them away. With 20 minutes gone here at the Emirates Stadium, it still is goalless. Arsenal in possession though, looking the most dangerous right now. And nice little run. Run comes in, shot comes in as well, but just wide. And it was Jack Wilshere making that nice little run straight through the middle, but unfortunately unable to get that shot on target. It was Lacazette who held up play for that extra second for that run to work, but unfortunately couldn't get it on target, as I said. So still goalless here at the Emirates. Arsenal do win possession straight from that kickoff, and here is Alexandre Lacazette yet again, plays it onto this right side for Ozil. And another shot comes in, good save there, and Alexis Sanchez with the rebounding shot, and another effort coming in, but no power on that header, and the goalkeeper Kasper Michael making an easy save at the end. And a couple of changes then in this second half. Less than 20 minutes to go here at the Emirates Stadium. Giroud's come on in place of Lacazette. There's been another 2 players which have come on as well. Iwobi's come on in place of Alexis Sanchez, and who was the other one? It might have been Theo Walcott. I'm not entirely sure who that third change was. But here is Olivier Giroud. Has he got the strength to push forward? Here's Iwobi now. Fresh legs, of course. A bit of a gap in the middle, but good defensive play there from Leicester City. Saw the ball. But here is Aaron Ramsey just outside here. Goes for the finesse finish. And the goalkeeper once again making a good save and keeping the ball out. It looks like the opening day of the season, he's not going to be quite as thrilling as the real life game. No 4-3 result in this one. It looks like it is going to end goalless. But nice little interception there from Aaron Ramsey. Ozil finds Iwobi. Nice little rollover. He's got a bit of space in front of him. Is he going to play it in the middle? Oh, he's getting forced out wide, and he's lost possession. He's been taken down. Maybe a hint of a penalty there later on, but the referee says no. And game plays on, and now the final whistle blows. There is the end of the opening day of the season, 0-0. At least we can say we are still unbeaten. And we do have the transfer window closing very, very soon. Just 2 weeks remaining in that. And before we end today's episode, look at this. A transfer offer has come in for the services of Alexis Sanchez, but it's from Everton. Now, I don't really want to lose him to another Premier League squad, so I'm going to raise this counter offer pretty high. See what they say. 88 million. There we go. Let's see what they say to that. If they say no, then he's definitely not going. But if they say yes, then yes, he can join Everton. I don't mind at all. But leave a like if you did like this episode, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. And Ronald Koeman, he says no to that offer. So we're going to reject that. And there we go. That is the end of today's episode, guys. I'll see you in the next one.